The Midnight Bride. Long ago, in the kingdom of Eldoria, where silver rivers shimmered under a sky that never darkened, Prince Alaric was the pride of his people. Handsome, wise, yet guarded, he ruled over a land where night never fell. The sun, golden and proud, watched over Eldoria without rest, until the day the sorceress arrived. She came cloaked in midnight, her presence an omen in a land of eternal daylight. She stood before the prince, her voice like the rustling of ancient leaves. "Give me shelter, my prince, and in return, I shall bless your land with the beauty of twilight." But Alaric, proud and unmoved, refused. He feared the dark, feared what secrets it could bring. The sorceress smiled, cold and knowing. A heart that fears the night will never know the love that blooms within it. With a whisper she wove her spell, and the first shadow in centuries fell upon Eldoria. The sun dimmed, and for the first time the moon rose. But it was no ordinary moon. This one was frozen at the highest peak of the sky, casting an eerie glow over the land. And with it came the curse. "You shall wed a bride who belongs to the night, a soul unseen by the waking world. She will come at midnight, yet never remain beyond the toll of the bell. Only when you open your heart to the darkness you fear will the curse be undone." Then she vanished, leaving behind only the whisper of her laughter. Years passed. Eldoria, once basking in endless light, became a realm where twilight never ended. Flowers wilted, crops struggled, and the people murmured of the prince's folly. But worse still was his curse. Every night, at the stroke of midnight, Alaric would wait in the grand ballroom, staring at the door. But the bride never came. Only shadows that flickered along the marble floor, and a faint scent of roses that disappeared with the wind. Desperate, he sought sages, wizards, and wise women, but none could break the spell. "She is not a woman of this world, your highness," an old seer told him. "She is a bride bound to the night itself. Until you accept the darkness, she will remain beyond your reach." Alaric scoffed. How could he love what he could not see? But on the eve of the 13th year, as the last grain in the palace's cursed hourglass fell, the castle bells tolled 12, and a whisper of wind stirred through the empty ballroom. Then she came. A figure stepped from the mist, a woman cloaked in silver moonlight, her gown woven from threads of stardust. She glided toward him, her feet barely touching the floor, her eyes like deep pools of night. "You have waited long, my prince. But tell me, do you seek love, or do you fear the loneliness of the curse?" Her voice was soft, like a forgotten melody. Alaric was spellbound. Was this truly his bride? A ghost? A dream? He stepped forward, drawn by a force beyond reason. "Who are you?" he whispered. "I am the Midnight Bride," she said, a wistful smile on her lips. "I am the one who has danced through your dreams, the shadow that lingers when you wake. I am bound to this hour, to this moment, until you choose to set me free." For the first time in years, Alaric's heart stirred. He had spent so long fearing the dark, lamenting his fate, that he had never thought to embrace it. "And if I choose you?" he asked. The Midnight Bride raised a delicate hand. "Then dance with me, and we shall see." Hesitantly he took her hand, and the moment their fingers touched, the air changed. The walls of the ballroom flickered. Golden chandeliers turned to stars, marble floors softened into clouds, and they were no longer in the castle, but in a place between worlds. The music began, a melody woven from moonlight itself. They twirled beneath the frozen moon, her laughter like wind chimes, his heart pounding as if waking from a long slumber. But then, the first bell of midnight rang. Her form shimmered. The spell was pulling her back. "No!" Alaric gasped, tightening his hold. "Stay with me." "Do you truly wish that?" she asked, sadness in her gaze. "Would you love me, knowing that I belong to the night?" Alaric hesitated. For years he had feared the dark, rejected it. But now in her arms, beneath the light of the silver moon, he saw its beauty. He saw her. "I seek neither fate nor fear," he whispered. "I seek you." A breath of silence. Then light erupted around them, a cascade of silver and gold. The frozen moon trembled, and the curse shattered like glass. The Midnight Bride gasped, her body becoming solid, real. The spectral glow faded, replaced by warmth, by life. "You have freed me," she whispered. "You have embraced the night, and in doing so you have broken the spell." The sky above Eldoria shifted. The eternal twilight softened into gentle dawn. then dusk, then night. For the first time in centuries, the kingdom knew the beauty of all hours, of the sun's golden embrace and the moon's quiet lullaby. And in the castle beneath the starlit sky, the midnight bride was no longer a whisper in the dark, but a queen who ruled beside her beloved, forevermore.